Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Hit sharply on the ground. Torres ranges to his left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ronald Torres the next to bat. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Here's the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Hit out towards second. Altuve has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Here's Brett Gardner now. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded foul off to the right. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Reddick at the track. The wall. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Here's Neil Walker.
The last at that, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fast. Hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. And right into the shift, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Walker is retired. 2 down now.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in to try it again. Giancarlo Stanton. He flew out in his last at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. Fouled away. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 1-2. There's a line drive, and he's swinging it as good as anyone, folks. The streak will continue. He's got a base hit.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. Number 13 for him on the year, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Now batting, first baseman.
Into the box, Greg Bird. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
3 runs already home here. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Yankees lead it 5-0. Evan Gattis now standing in, and his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-0 here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The 0-1 delivery. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first down.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Into the box now, Max Stassi. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball one.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And he chased it in the dirt. Sanchez reaches out for the tag, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Reddick will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And he fouls this one off. Pulled toward right center field. Stanton on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side.
Leading off for the Yankees, left fielder.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Next for New York, Torres.
25.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Torres is certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, he's a premium defender. It doesn't matter. Anything that's in his vicinity, right or left of him, 5 steps either way, is getting vacuumed up. So they trust this guy's glove in a premium spot no matter where he's playing.
Another 0-2 coming. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, third base.
Ready for another chance, Brendan Drury. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lined hard toward right center. Springer is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 5-0 lead. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Jose Altuve will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
The batter, number 1.
Striding in for Houston, Carlos Correa. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 0-1 the count.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Torreyes backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
A ball and no strikes. 1-0 pitch on the way. And that one just missed outside.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Takes this the other way to right. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Center fielder, George.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
So it was a strikeout looking there. George Springer becomes out number 2 this inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Ready with the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And the second run is in to score as they show some life here and cut the lead to 5-2 now.
Boy, Dero, talk about so close, but yet so far. 1 strike from getting out of this inning, but a big 2-run base hit right there.
Yeah, that batter was able to control his emotions. Not a guy who fears going deep in the count right there, and he was able to come through.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's another 2-2. Still even at 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Fouled off. Now another 2-2. Just a bit low, ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ronald Torreyes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Torreyes is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage, without question. 1-0, 2-0. You'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Grounded to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter.
Here's Neil Walker. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here. Here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the #2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And the pitch. It's a swing and a high pop-up. Correa is there for it, and that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and it remains 5-2. Now at the plate, Max Stassi. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Max Stassi.
First offering on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So 1 gone in the inning, and that brings up the right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Third baseman, number 2.
Ready once again, Alex Bregman. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A fastball right over the outside corner. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down on it unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So Jose Altuve will get a chance next to try to extend the inning.
Hey, Dero, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there.
Oh, look at this. Touche, sir. Astros leave 1. They trail 5-2. Ready for another shot now. Giancarlo Stanton. A fly out and a single for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started that swing a bit too early. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's the 0-1. Up around the face.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Stassi is after it. The throw to first is in time, one down. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Fouled away. The 1-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Springer coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And he's looking to the bullpen here. So it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Hector Rondon is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. And now a swing and a miss. And that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
The 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now another 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. Reddick has a read on it. He gets there to make the play, and the runner's tagging from first. He changed his mind there as he's back into first, no problem.
Now batting.
Here's Tyler Austin now. 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Reddick coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Throw from Reddick won't be in time. He's in there at third.
The batter, number 25.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Torres 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. He's running. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning.
Leading out for the Astros, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And that's the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Digging in and looking for more, Yuli Gurriel. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Gurriel swings, and it's hit very well out to left. It's up and out of here into the archway. Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Springer, your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Yankees.
From the stretch.
Number 43.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. He's 1 for 4. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Drury is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Astros claw back. Brandon Drury will bat next. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. He's set, and the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Altuve onto the grass, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman,
Ronald Torreyes is the next to bat. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Springer is over, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Dylan Betances gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Dylan Betances.
Evan Gattis now standing in. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The pitch. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. Lined hard to center field. Gardner patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting, catcher.
Riding in once again, Max Stassi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set, and the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Ready with the 0-2. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Max Stassi is retired on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs, no hits, no errors.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Astros.
Here's Neil Walker. He'll have a new pick. pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Pitch on the way. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. The 0-1. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Here's the first pitch to him, and it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Ready with another 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Gary Sanchez. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. It's up onto the train tracks and out of here. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. His second of the game, and it's now 6-3.
The first baseman, number 33.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. No balls and 1 strike. Two out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. New York leads it 6-3. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
He's set. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Fastball that just misses inside. High and deep to right center. Gardner's after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. Took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Previous history against Dellin Betances, he's 1 for 5. 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Very weakly on the ground.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's Carlos Correa now, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Breaking ball in for a strike. Betances is ready. 2-1 on its way. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings. I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Line drive to center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Houston. Set to start the 9th now from Space City, Houston, Texas, as we continue our MLB Network presentation. Here's Tyler Austin now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Here comes the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Ready with the 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Standing in now, Torres. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now that's popped up. Catch made there by Altuve, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another shot now. Brandon Drury, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Drilled right back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Didi Gregorius will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Altuve is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. So nothing in the Bombers' ninth. It's last chance now for the Astros. They've got some work to do, down 6-3. Didi Gregorius will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Aroldis Chapman comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Digging in once again, George Springer. And he will not be seeing the usual suspect close this game out as he's been given the day off by his manager to get a little rest.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him. Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
Chapman ready, the 1-1. Hot shot down the line. And this is past him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Marwin Gonzalez is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. The 1-0. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Bird is over and he puts it away for the first out. Ready once again, Evan Gattis. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time. Striding in for Houston, Max Stassi. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Down and away, ball 1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now, and after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Last strike now for Houston.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
He brings it in, and the Yankees have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. So the Bronx Bombers get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Jordan Montgomery earns the win, his second. Aroldis Chapman hammers down the save, his 13th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees. 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Astros, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.
From Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Marlins Park. Game 1 here in the month of May between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. Stay tuned for Marlins baseball next. Odrisamer Despaigne is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Into the box now, Odubel Herrera. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for Philadelphia, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Here comes the first pitch. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
High pop-up. Castro over to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, if you're on the mound, you better be careful with Michael Franco. He comes in hitting over 320, and to carry that kind of average, that's awfully impressive. People start to take notice. I'm noticing right now, so let's see if he's able to show us some of that hot hitting in this one.
Aaron Altair comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Softly on a line to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Batting 4th, left fielder,
and that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Lifetime history with Odrisamer Despaigne. He's 0 for 5. He's set, and the pitch. Seared down the first baseline. Hoskins behind, the count 0-2. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Sliced hard on the ground. Gloved by Castro. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Phillies strand one. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Vince Velasquez gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What's your take on him, Dan? First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The two-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Altair over to his left. He's got it one away. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Hero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Matty, this lineup screams it needs an overhaul. When you're last in the league in on-base percentage, you're not doing a lot of things very well. You're not giving quality at bats. You're not being professional at the plate and forcing the opposition to be on their heels at all. Empty base paths consistently lead to a lot of zeros on the scoreboard.
The 0-1 pitch is high. The throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. Now the 1-1 pitch. We'll try it again from first. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Line toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. Throwing to second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double. Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, Matt, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home. But he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, JT Realmuto, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Skied into straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning. Up next from Miami, Andre Ethier. And the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
The 1-1. It's hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A two-run home run for Andre Ethier. His first home run of the season as the Marlins have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, he was already off a bit, giving up a run in the first, and then they tag him for a two-run job here, and he's officially struggling. When a start goes sideways this early, it's hard to get back on track sometimes. We'll see if he can.
Into the box, Derek Dietrich. As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike one. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's 3-0 Miami. Here's Carlos Santana now. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. Dietrich is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
So striding forward now, Maikel Franco. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Jorge Alfaro. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good riding action to that thing, and it's ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is in off the plate. Count remains 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch to right field. Dietrich ranging forward. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready now for the Marlins, Jose Bautista. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez.
Jose Bautista.
First offering on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH, but don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
Coming to the plate now, Lewis Brinson, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
The windup and the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Odrisamer.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Odrisamer Despaigne. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. Runner goes for second. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. And he's safe.
That's some real aggressive base running right there. Was going on the pitch and on the ground ball. Goes from first all the way around the third and makes it safely. And you don't see that very often.
Stepping in now, Rob Penny. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More to come from Marlins Park right after this. Set to get his evening at the plate started, J.P. Crawford. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Two and one. This is flared out towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So next to the plate for the Phils, Vince Velasquez. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep, and that is off the wall in right field. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around to third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
0-1 the count. Tap down the line. That's a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he just misses with a curveball.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 3-2 one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at bat.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Brinson. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. Still down 3-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Brian Anderson. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Anderson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. To short. Crawford fields it cleanly. And there's one down now. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starlin Castro. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Hit on the ground to short. Crawford gloves it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Catcher, J.T. Realmuto.
Digging in to try it again. J.T. Realmuto 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Miami down in order, but they lead it 3-0. Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for Philadelphia, left fielder.
Striding in once again, Rhys Hoskins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box now, Maikel Franco. No balls and 1 strike. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Now the 0-1. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1. They trail it here 3-0. At the plate is Andre Ethier. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Herrera. And that's the first out of the inning.
Right fielder, number 32, Derek.
Ready now for the Marlins, Derek Dietrich. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Altair is in his tracks now. 2 gone.
First baseman, number 19, Jose.
Up next from Miami, Jose Bautista comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.